Space Shuttle, this is flight safety. Keep your hands on the handrail or inside the vehicle and remain seated while in motion. You are clear for launch. Have a great flight to Starport 75.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Chris. How are you?
A little sad.
Oh, why is that?
I haven't been to the parks lately. I got no jingle to play this week. This time.
You know, what is up with that? You're
what's up?
Ruining our whole
you know
whole
what?
way we're going now is just Chris trip reports.
No, this is a sit-in because you have just been riding my coattails. Just like, oh, yeah, you go out to the parks and you tell me what it's like. You know what? I'm tired of talking and the people are tired of hearing me talk. So now it's up to you. Now this is an all Glenn show.
No Epcot forever?
What? Oh, no, I'm never going to go see that. I've decided I'm never going to go see that.
Chris, don't you understand? We have people in our audience who are literally reaching out to me.
Yep.
Just, they cannot wait until you go and see it.
I'm waving
so we
to
can
those
talk
people.
about it.
Hi, people. Yeah, but you know what? I think like most of life, the anticipation is more exciting than the actual thing. So maybe I'll go. Maybe I won't. We'll see. It'll be out there. It's not going anywhere. It has forever in the name. Like
true.
I have time.
I mean, they didn't give an end date, so it could be forever for all we know.
But seriously, I think I've told you what the problem is, right? I've complained about it here, right? They moved the weekend nights to too late, and it's just like, you know. And I know it sounds weenie, but you know, you have kids, but people forget when their kids get older. But when they're younger, and you're like, do I really want to be putting the kids to bed at midnight? It's like,
yes, because then they will sleep later the next day.
But they don't. You talk like a man who's never had children. They don't. They get up at the same time. Oh, look, Dad, it's 5:30 a.m. Hey, did you see that there was a time change this weekend?
Yes, I did notice that.
Oh my God! Can I make the rest of the show about me ranting about this daylight savings nonsense? Can I do this?
The funny thing is, we do every time we change the clocks. We always rant about it. So go ahead.
No, I mean at least this one's the good one as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so that's the debate. And Tammy, she asked me the other day how I was handling it, and I told her I prefer
how you're handling it. Well, yeah, of course.
You know, I like it being daylight in the morning, and I don't mind it getting darker early. I can go to bed earlier. Like my
you're such an old man.
I am an old man. Absolutely.
Wait, I got to do this right. Okay, boomer. Did I get that right?
Yeah, exactly.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
No, this is the right one because you're heading back to the normal time as the universe intended it, right?
Right.
It's not the savings time nonsense. I'm with you. I actually, I like the night. I like, because you feel like you got that wind down and, again, with young kids, the time they go to bed when it's like peak summer, it's like still, it's like, remember that Simpsons episode where Bart stays over with the kids next door, Rod and Todd?
Yeah. And
they're like going to bed and they close the blinds, but like all the kids are still outside playing. It's like the middle of the day out there.
Right.
Remember that? Yeah. It's like that. It's still daylight. And I like nighttime. So
I mean, daylight savings time, like in the middle of the summer, do we really need to be daylight until 8:30 at night?
Some people would say so. They want to be out there, I don't know, wakeboarding, whatever.
But it's still daylight till 7:30. If we didn't change.
Well, here's another one to keep this on topic. I actually prefer it for park reasons because I think you do too. I love from like twilight through to like park close. Like I love that time of the park. I love that way more than during the day at any park at any time. And when it's like take Epcot, right? It closes at 9 usually. And so like summer with daylight savings is still daylight when the thing's empty, or just about. You get like 10 minutes of nighttime at the park, and then it's like, all right, get out.
Well, that's the thing. Like you're racing the clock. It's like, wait, it's 8:45 and the fireworks start in 15 minutes. Is it going to be dark or not?
Right. Yeah.
And then it does get dark pretty quickly, but it's like, man, come on.
They've probably figured it out.
Oh, I'm sure they have. But
anyway. It seems like one thing disturbs me about this. It seems like for the last few years, every time this time change comes, there's like this big debate of like, should we abolish it? Mm-hmm. I didn't hear much of that this time around. Like, I think everybody's just given up.
Well, I think so. At least for me, my body clock, like this one, I adjust to this one easier, and I don't know if other people do too or not, but
Well, of course.
It seems like the other one, it's so drastic, and
right. Well, because this is the one you gain the hour, so this is okay. Technically speaking. All right. Well, I'm glad we worked that out. But that is park time is one of the main reasons. So I got to go back, and at least most of the clocks in the house do their own adjustment now, but there's still the oven and like two other clocks we have that we have to change. I
didn't even think about it. That Amazon Echo clock.
Oh,
it reset itself. I've completely forgot about that one.
Yeah. Do you still like that? It's still working for you?
Oh my God, it's yes,
God,
absolutely.
It's so weird. You love it. So this is a clock that's like a kitchen clock, but it's tied to Amazon and networked, and so you can you just yell a timer out at the air like an old man, and like it does it, right?
Right.
It has such horrible reviews, and yet you seem to work. Yes, it does. It's terrible, especially for Amazon. I don't know. I've tried a new thing. I ordered a. We've been having some frustration with the Amazon, so I ordered a Google Hub Max, I think it's called. Let me see how that works. Do you ever have this problem? You can cut all this out, but do you ever have this problem? My wife gets frustrated because she uses it all the time for like kitchen timers for like cooking things, right? Mm-hmm. And so she'll say, whatever, set a time for 12 minutes, and then she'll, the Amazon says, okay, timer 12 minutes, and then just the timer never goes off. Do you ever have that problem?
No.
And then if you unplug it and you plug it back in, then the timer will go off.
Oh.
It's the most bizarre thing.
No, I haven't.
We're just lucky. I just can't figure it. I keep wanting to say it's user error, but it doesn't seem like it is. So I don't know what's going on.
So it has 3.5 stars, which isn't great. I'll give you that. It's not great, and there's a lot of 1-star reviews.
Right.
But I'm looking through the 1-star reviews, and to me, it's user error.
Well, how so?
I have not replaced the batteries in it since I bought it on May 22nd of last year. I've not replaced the batteries. And people are talking about the batteries dying quick. They have to keep replacing them. Mine is spot on the time. So I don't know. I mean, I have never had problem one with it. It synced with Alexa quickly. Mm-hmm. And it shows a time. You can have multiple timers. It shows every one. It's awesome.
Yeah, maybe it's just a quality control problem. You got lucky and got a good batch, and because that's where it seemed like they were very polarized. There were ones that were like 5-star and a whole bunch of the 1-star. So, but it seemed like people like if you just bump it, then the hands get all messed up and it's the wrong time. And I don't know
who's bumping a clock. Like where do you have the clock?
I mean, they're not headbutting the thing. It's just, they got it.
I don't know.
When you're putting it up on the wall or something. Why are we talking about this? This has absolutely nothing to do with anything. Why'd you bring this up? Well, do they still sell this even? Is it still a thing?
Sure. Well, it's $30. I got mine for like $25.
Yeah, because you're thrifty.
It was on sale.
You're a skinflint.
So the reason we're talking about time is because it's a different time in the parks now.
Nice one.
You like that? You like that?
Did you? You're pretty good at this. You should do this professionally. All right, well, can you explain that, Uncle Glenn?
Sure.
What do you mean? What kind of time is it?
What's the date today? What is the date for our audience?
I have no idea.
The date we're recording this.
It's like June something or other, isn't it? What is today? November. It's like November 6th.
Right? November 6th.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, as of November 2nd, Disney World, Santa threw up on Disney World.
Well, that sounds delightful.
It is Christmas. Literally in one day, it switched from Halloween to Christmas.
How do they do that?
The Magic Kingdom. So the other parks were being switched over on the 1st. Magic Kingdom had their last not so scary Halloween party on the 1st. Mm-hmm. So it was still Halloween that day, and then the next day it switched over to Christmas.
How do they do that?
It is amazing. It is amazing.
But does that mean like in Magic Kingdom, like because I don't really pay that much attention as they switch over, like the I mean, lights are okay because you can string them, like the lights on the castle, right? You can put them up. And just don't turn them on.
Yeah, right.
But like all the physical decoration, like the wreaths and the candy canes, they're not putting all that up like in one night, are they? I mean, they're not magical elves doing this. How does it now?
Yeah, there are.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And
so
it's
they're actually
because-
taking down the physical Halloween stuff and putting
Oh,
up
yeah.
the physical Christmas stuff, huh?
Yeah, because Chris, guess what? This Friday,
Yeah.
2 days from tonight, is the first Very Merry Christmas party
Wow.
in the Magic Kingdom.
You know
November
what?
8th.
I've finally given in. I used to complain that these people just going from Halloween to boom to Christmas, and Christmas is just like swallowed Thanksgiving.
Yep.
But you know what? I've just given in. I've accepted it, and just now, Thanksgiving is just like a pre-Christmas. It's just like
It's just a break in the Christmas celebration.
Sure. And I never malign any reason to have more pumpkin pie, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, so it's Christmas.
So it is Christmas. And this year there's a week less between Thanksgiving and Christmas because of the way the calendar fell.
Yeah, because of that daylight savings.
It was
thing.
early. It was early. Thanksgiving was earlier in November last year than it is this year. So
Right.
I don't know. It seems like everywhere. I don't know. And this year more than ever, like I'm okay with it. I'm welcoming.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same thing.
I have no problem with it.
You know what? I have a theory. Want to know my theory?
What's that?
It's been a hard few years, and I think we're all just looking for a reason to kind of just relax and think about a different, old man.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's actually a big momentous. We're doing something very different this year that I'm a little nervous about.
What's that?
Actually, I should ask you if you've ever done this. So, for the last 8 years, we've been taking kids to to the only Santa Claus to see Santa Claus,
Yes.
right?
Sure.
At the mall here. We really like that Santa Claus, and except for 1 year where poor Santa had pneumonia and we had to go with a backup, all our Santa pictures are with said Santa.
Yes.
It seems like after 18 years that group is now going to go over to the Fun Spot. You ever been?
You're kidding me.
You know the Fun Spot, right?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Have you ever been to that thing?
Yes, I have.
Oh God! See, I haven't been there, but I have theories of what it feels like to be there. So,
Well, okay. So when I was there, so wait, which Fun Spot though? Because I think there's one in Kissimmee
yeah, not
too.
the
but
the or the iDrive one.
Okay. Yes, I've been to the iDrive one to drive go karts, but it was when like the go karts were the big thing that they had. But now
Right.
it's like a whole amusement park.
Oh yeah, they got that big arch thing where like the 3 around whatever. It still looks kind of crappy though, because like no offense to those people, I'm sure they're doing a fine job, but you know how like Disney has like the trick or treating for the Halloween not so scary thing you just mentioned.
Yeah.
And it's it's nice to have the lit up things to let you know the stations and all that. I saw pictures of Fun Spot who did something similar. It's like literally a folding table from Walmart with a like a Walmart plastic bag filled with candy and stuff. It's just like it's just a few notches down on the quality scale.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so for whatever reason, which I'm really surprised at because it seemed like everybody loved that Santa. So I don't know what Millennia is doing, but anyway, so Santa is going over to the Fun Spot, and I can't do it, Glenn. I just can't go to the Fun Spot for pictures.
No.
So we're gonna do something different this year.
Okay.
We're going to go to Downtown Disney. I know it's the wrong name. I know. I don't care. That's what I'm calling it. We're going to the Downtown Disney and gonna go see Santa there and get some pictures.
Cool.
Did you ever do that?
No, we did not do that. I've seen Santa there just passing by, but no, we never did that. We went to the same Santa that you've been going to.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him. And then part of me, if it weren't for the fact that the kids' ages, I'd almost do both just because I want to see the Santa. But I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how they do it at Downtown Disney though. With I know it's before you people send emails. I know it's the wrong name. Just go with it. It's like you know what I like about it? It's the dumbest reason I'm most excited about this. You want to know why?
Why is that?
It's covered in my my annual pass photo pass benefits.
Oh, nice.
And that kind of, I mean, not that it's, we spend a huge amount of it, and I'm sure they're much better pictures, the ones we used to get at the mall. But yeah, it's covered with PhotoPass, so we're gonna go do that.
Very cool.
Yeah,
that's a very good idea.
And it's almost like a fast pass thing. You go up and you check in with the elves, quote unquote, and then you give them your phone number, and they text you when Santa's ready for you, and then you go back.
That's
so
awesome.
I'll have time to go, visit Lego shop and whatever while we wait for Santa. So that's what we're gonna do.
Very cool.
All right, we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Probably just be screaming kids, my screaming kids. Anyway, so what else? What else going on?
So because you love the special pass holder magnets.
I do like. Oh, wait, are you saying that sarcastically? Because
No,
I do like them.
I know you do. That's why I'm bringing this up. They are Disney's going to have 2 new magnets that come in a set.
Oh, that's
Chip
I don't
and
think
Dale?
they've done that before.
They're ornaments in Chip and Dale, and guess where you have to go to get them?
Oh God, don't say Epcot. I can't do Epcot again.
Epcot.
Oh my God, why? Why somewhere else? Oh my God, I gotta go back to Epcot.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it. And here's the thing. I think I told you before, like when these magnets first started, I like many things, I dismissed them and poo-pooed them. But now that I've got like 80% of the ones that have ever been made. Now I'm like upset I don't have the other 20%. And I actually looked on eBay recently. I'm like, what would it cost me to fill in my collection? Like they got me, man. They got me.
Yeah.
But at least it's better than pins. They're quote unquote free. Number one.
True.
And they're flat and easy to store. Right?
True.
So, and magnets. Like I've always loved magnets. What's not to love?
Of course.
So yeah, I did get I think I've said it before, right? I got the Food and Wine ones, right? Got those.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is that done now? No, it's got a couple more weeks. Food and Wine.
Yeah, I think it goes to right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I think.
Well, at least I only have to go once for the set. If they had split them up, like you got to come one weekend for Chip, and then or 1 week for Chip, and the other weekend for
awesome.
Dale. I couldn't. There's no way. I'd just give up. It must work for him though, man. Because have you seen pictures of the lines of people?
Oh my God! Yeah,
it's like it's insane, and
I
was one of those people, so I know. The coasters. Did I tell you about the coasters? Did I talk about the coasters on this show? I don't remember if I did.
You know, I don't know that.
I'm on.
I don't
many
know
shows.
that you've talked about them since you've gotten them.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe there was another visit in there I'm not thinking of.
Uh-oh.
So we did go back. Did
Okay.
I? Maybe I didn't talk about this. I don't remember. There have been so many Epcot trips. They all run in together. Yeah, so we went back and we got our free coasters. And let me tell you something, Glenn. What's that? Tell you, they are not worth the effort I went through to get.
What? What a shock.
In the photos, they look really nice. Like they're, heavy duty wood coasters. No. Did you ever go to like the 7-Eleven, you get those balsa wood gliders that you put together?
Yeah.
You remember those? Yeah, it's made out of that kind of wood.
Oh, come on. Are you serious?
Yeah, it would like float.
No.
Oh,
Are you
terrible.
serious?
Yeah, they're terrible.
And what do? Do you get one per pass? Or
Yes.
do you get a set of them?
No, one per pass. No, one set per pass.
Oh,
So
okay.
a set of 4.
Okay.
But frankly, I almost wanted to hand them back. Just keep these.
Wow.
What am I going to do with these?
That's crazy.
But now I had to go 4 times to get them. So it just, and I know that, they're a freebie and they can't have them cost a ton. Because you've seen other wooden coasters at Disney before, right? Not wooden roller coasters, wooden, drink coasters.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And I didn't expect them to be that nice, but like they're not even close. They're like, like some kid did these with their wood burning set. They're like, this is not that great.
That's great.
Anyway, it was a little disappointing. I like the magnets better. You can keep your coasters. Anyway, we're talking about Chip and Dale. All right, so at least I have to go once. Is it
November 29th through December 30th?
Okay, well that's a fair amount. All right, well when I go see, what's that Candlelight Processional? When I go see that, when I go see Edward James Olmos, go see him do that. Yeah, maybe not. All right. When we get you set. So you make out because my family has 3 passes right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Because my youngest son's going to stay 2.5 forever.
He's only 7, Chris.
Have I told that story on the podcast about the time somebody got busted? Did I tell that story?
No, somebody got busted.
Really, I haven't. I feel like I'm
I don't
repeating myself. We've been doing this long enough. now to
Well,
repeat
yeah.
it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe somebody hasn't heard it. So yeah, we were at Epcot because where else would we be?
Right.
But this was like, a lot of years ago, back before we had kids actually. And this dad was going through the turnstile with this kid who he was, and this is long before Magic Band, so I guess it would have been just like those plastic cards. I guess that's what it would have been.
Yeah.
So he's going through, and this has got to be so difficult for the cast members. I assume they get training on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
On like how to ask politely whether you're trying to sneak your kid in or not.
Right.
So the cast member's like, "Sir, can I ask you how old is your son?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, whatever the break was, he was too old to think he was 2. So maybe, I don't know. Did Disney used to have a different lower bound for the age? Did it always start at 3?
It's always started at 3. Yeah.
Then he was just an idiot then because he lied and tried to say 2.5 or whatever. And the kid's like, "I'm not 2.5, Dad. I'm 6." And that dad, he's
like smoking.
He was so pissed, that guy, because that kid's mouth just cost him $100. And the cast member had this like nice little smug look on her face that she'd caught him. And so she just very politely, pointed in her Disney pointy way, that the ticket booths are right over there, sir. If you'd like to get a ticket for him, I'm like, I mean that's kind of a stretch from under 3 to 6.
Right.
I mean,
right.
Come on.
Wow.
Anyway, my kid's staying 2.5 for a long time. Until we can't get away with it anymore. Anyway, where are we at? Coasters. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Magnets. Good.
Oh, yeah, annual passes, and you only have 3.
Hey, can you? We still don't have that thing anymore at Epcot with the what was it, like the Christmas Gateway thing? What was that thing called? Remember, it used to like dance to music and stuff.
The lights. Oh my goodness! Oh,
yeah, that
killing
thing
me.
Used to be, but like by the entrance to World Showcase, right? Used to be over there.
Yes.
Is that still in? That's still been mothballed. Why wouldn't they put that out? I don't understand that.
I have no idea.
It was like a poor man's Osborne lights, right? It's just a simple little thing. It had to have been like 3 pieces they just put together and plug in, right?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It's literally like just scaffolding with lights on it.
Probably hooked up to an iPod. Maybe that was it. They couldn't get any iPods anymore.
Maybe.
Huh. Anyway.
Yeah, that's one of the weird ones that I don't understand.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it would be that much to maintain that, but whatever.
Because it was the first real dancing lights that they had. Even before the Osborne, they had these. Going to the music, and
I wonder if they felt that just by like comparison, it looked weak because of even though it's different.
Okay,
parks,
but it's gone now, so.
Bring it back.
Osborne's gone. So,
do you think that my wife and I we lament the loss of the Osborne so much? Do you think it'll ever come back anywhere in any form?
I've said before on here. I wish it would, and I think it would be perfect if they would put lights all over World Showcase.
Yeah, why don't they do that?
Each country, light them up, babe.
Light them up, babe. Actually, I bet they wouldn't have enough lights.
Oh no, right? They'd have to expand it. I mean, it would be a spectacle. Here, look, every country.
It's in the name.
It's in the name.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I could see that.
And get more people at Epcot.
Or more coasters and magnets.
If the magnets and coasters aren't doing it, then maybe a ton of lights will do it.
Well, they already do something at the countries, right? A display or something at each one.
Yeah, I mean, they have like.
I don't think we've ever looked at those really.
Yeah, they have generally their Santa, each version of Santa.
What do you mean their Santa? There's one Santa. What are you talking about?
Well, there are different versions of Santa.
What? No, there's Santa Claus, and that is it.
Well, but
what are you talking about? Gosh.
Anyway, so yes, they tell the story of Christmas in there.
All right. Maybe I'll pay more attention this year since I could get magnets. All right. What else going? What other Christmassy things have kicked off?
I don't know. I don't know. Everything is. Christmas merchandise and food.
Yeah, well, duh.
Go check Instagram. You'll see it.
No, I don't want to. I've given up. Given up on Facebook properties.
Yeah,
Hey, so
there too.
So is there anything particular you miss? Because you used to live here, right?
Yeah.
So you'd I mean, Christmas at the parks has become kind of a traditional, element of our Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you particularly miss? Not being local anymore.
Nothing specific that we used to do, but we would just go and walk around and listen to the background music and just take it all in. There was nothing, I mean, other than the Osborne Lights when Megan, even before she was born, I mean, we would go and see it, but she liked it as a kid, and so we would go and see it, but no, there's nothing other than that. Nothing special.
Just general. Your poor son missed out on all the good stuff.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Oh, well. He should have been first.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got? Do you have anything else in the rundown?
I think that's it for Christmas stuff. This episode is sponsored by Parkleap. Do you hate waiting in lines for your favorite rides at Disney World, Universal, and Disneyland? Of course you do. Everyone does. Parkleap tracks current wait times for attractions in real time, analyzes them, and gives you immediate guidance on what to ride now and what to skip for a shorter wait later on. Parkleap saves you time so you can do more, see more, and ride more. Many theme parks provide their own apps, which is great, but they only report the times. You only get information, you don't get guidance. Is that 40-minute wait good or bad? Parkleap can tell you. Parkleap also includes an interface that is clean, quick, and easy to use. Many vacationers travel to multiple theme parks. Now one app does it all. Whether you're a local resident and annual pass holder, or travel great lengths once a year or every few years, you want to make the most of your time and money. This is the app to get to help you do that. Get Parkleap in the Apple App Store. And thank you to Parkleap for sponsoring Starport 75. This week, this week and last week, they painted over in Hollywood Studios. They painted the arch different colors, and they put up the new Hollywood Studios logo.
I didn't know there was a new Hollywood Studios logo. Was this okay? I don't remember us talking about this. Anyway,
yeah, they announced it before the 30th celebration. Back in May, but
I kind of remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But in the so I'm just gonna say I like the look of the sign now and the arch. I like the colors. It's different. It was the same for a very long time. I'll post links to the pictures in the show notes, but I like it. One thing I'm glad that they didn't do is in the concept art for it. So if you buy merchandise, whatever, in the O's, they have characters. They have like Mickey, Woody, and BB-8 sticking out of the O's.
Oh, yeah. I remember that now. Yeah.
So they did not, in the concept art, they showed that they were going to do that on the sign. But at least as of now, unless they're going to come back after the fact and put them in there. But as of now, there's no characters. It's just Hollywood. And I like that. I think it's more timeless. I like it. But
yeah, I kind of like it too.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that arch there is like
well,
it's not really the entrance to the park or anything, so it's kind of weird that's
okay,
there.
But if you rewind, right, and think about
I know the working animation
origins of the park, right? So that was the arch to the backstage tour and animation. And so it was there. But even then it was still
that was the original backstage tour entrance?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if I ever saw that. I always think of it where it was before it went away.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. No, you would go in where Star Wars
Launch Bay
is now. Yeah, Launch Bay is.
Mm-hmm.
You would go in the queue line right there, and then you would get on the trams right there.
I see. No, I kind of like the looks of it.
Yeah,
kind of. It also looks like it would fit in at like a mall.
But that's okay. It's just paint. They can paint it back if they need to.
Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, it's funny to see the old one now really looks dated.
It does, right?
It's how much. It's interesting how much like the old Epcot logo and this logo, they just feel so like 90s. Like, and you can't even put your fingers on why exactly.
But that one was introduced in 2007, 2008.
Was it? Yeah, it still felt kind of 90s.
Yeah, I mean, it's not right. It's like.
Yeah. No, they've been. I don't know what they've done. I wonder if they have a new like head of typography or logos or something, or have a new firm. But they've really been. I think they've really been kind of doing a bang up job with the.
Oh, I do too.
With fonts and signage and such.
Yeah.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty simple, but it has the right vibe.
It is. I know.
Now these photos, it looks black, like the darker part, but in
it's
the
not.
text,
It's
it
actually
says
a dark
blue.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Huh, no, I like it a lot. It looks good.
I'll have to find some other photos and post. I'll have to find some other photos taken in better light.
Okay. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. I approve. All right. They can stay.
Good. So then, just a couple things. Epcot. Back to Epcot.
Oh, back to
and the
Epcot.
construction. But they finally started taking out, and you actually sent me the initial picture I saw of the Fountain of Nations being torn out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're moving.
They are gutting that thing like a fish, man.
They really are.
Yeah, it's and hopefully it is, because I think you mentioned it before that I think you heard or suspect that they're trying to open up that space as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So which would be good, because
it would make sense because it's a bottleneck right there.
Yeah, it really is. It's really a problem right now. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, that your pictures you share here is it's pretty impressive. How basically it's just a crater at this point.
It is.
Wow. Wonder what's going to be there, because isn't this supposed to be all like trees and such and things once it's done? I bet that. I guess it'll just be probably a temporary thing. Just they better not touch that pin trading stand. That
it's like the cockroach of Disney World.
That's right.
Survive everything.
Jeez. They completely redo the park. I can't wait to see them take down this building though, the Innovations Community Core building.
Yeah.
I know they won't. It'll probably be less dramatic. But wouldn't it be fun if they just like imploded it? Like, one of those things, just like
boof.
Just while the park was open, people walking around and
standing. Hey.
But there's only gonna be one. That's gonna drive me crazy for the rest of time.
I know.
Gonna make me insane.
Well, I'm actually happy because we'll get to keep at least one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, at least I have one of my legs.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right. Even though those buildings do look a little old too, right? They
Yeah,
look
they do.
Just even the construction of them or whatever. I can't wait for this multi-level thing. I know we talked about it before, but I am so, I don't know why. I'm so psyched about this. I don't even remember what it was called. The thing with the multi-levels with the park on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I think it's the festival center, right? Or is that what
sure.
I don't know. Something like that.
I thought Epcot was the festival center.
Well,
it's the festival center in the festival center.
Right. And then in the front of the park, they are also doing work on the planters and where the monoliths used to be. They're putting in a couple new planters and stuff. But they're also, the bigger thing is they're also working on the fountain so that they can put the lucite.
It's gonna be so amazing.
I know, right?
I'm trying to, I'm trying to be optimistic, but I'm like, a little part of me is like, Chris, they're gonna mess it up somehow. Don't get your hopes up. Somehow it's gonna be disappointing.
Yeah.
Do we actually know it's gonna be lucite? I know in the mock-ups it's the same shape and stuff, but is it still expected to be like the original?
The nerdy fans are saying it is. So,
well, I was just wondering because I'm supposing that part of the reason that it went away before was that lucite over time gets kind of cloudy and whatever. So I was wondering if they would do something like the same shape but make it out of like aluminum or something that was longer lasting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which I wouldn't be, personally, I'd be okay with that. Just whatever gets rid of what was there before. Yeah, it looks like all those, all the like the rock formations are gone and all that. That's great.
Yeah,
man, God bless them. Poor Epcot, she's coming back.
Yeah, in a slightly different form, but
I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
talked about it before. I'm good.
Yeah.
I guess these were taken from the monorail, right? Like, or somebody flying a drone
Yes.
to get these pictures. Okay.
Yeah, no, these are monorail pictures.
Yeah, you're right. Not Skyway pictures, that's for sure.
No, not at all.
All right. So, did they send you your Leave a Legacy photo back? Did you get that back?
No.
Seems like they could have done something with that. Like you would have done it. I'm sure you would have, right? If there was a way to like get yours somehow. You would have done it, right?
What, the whole
No, like let's say they cut them up and like somehow you could claim your photo.
I mean,
right?
that'd be kind of cool.
What do you think they did with them? Just trashed them?
No, they're
Oh, that's right. They're
put 'em
moving them somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
to the smoking area.
Smoking area. There are no smoking areas anymore, are there?
No, not in the
gone.
parks. No, outside,
Yeah.
only outside the park.
As a former smoker, I'm happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. They really doing a ton of work. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Another thing I approve of. Good job.
All right. I don't know if you've heard about. I've been reading about this for
It's
the
like
past
big
couple
drama.
weeks.
This is.
Have you heard about it?
This is a surprisingly big drama to me. So explain to the folks what we're talking about. But I have seen little glimpses of this, and I'm like, why is this such a huge deal to people? But go ahead.
Okay, so there are in each of the parks and other places around property, there are fuel rod stations. Okay, so fuel rods are just these little bitty, like lipstick size batteries for your to charge up your phones or whatever other electronics you need to charge up. And so you spend $30 and you get one of these chargers. And as of right now, since they put them in up to now, the benefit of this is that you can swap it out for a new one for free. And
Okay,
that's
you
how
pay-
they've been advertised. Is you pay
pay
$30
once for like $30. Okay,
Yeah,
and then
and
you
you
could
can
just I need a new one.
Yep.
You return your old one. You get a new one that's charged.
Yes. And
That
these
sounds like a good deal, I guess.
right. And these things are, they're not the best batteries, right? So they don't have a huge capacity in them, and so
Right.
you do have to switch them out a lot. They're not the best batteries you can buy.
It looks like it might charge your phone like halfway.
Sure, that's probably accurate. Yes,
Yeah, just a
especially
rough
today's
guess.
phones. Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, good point.
Okay, so a couple weeks ago. Okay, so let me preface this by saying Universal has the same thing, and these are in airports and everything else. But Universal has these exact same things, and they are run not by Disney. They're run by Fuel
Yeah.
Rod. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
but Universal has always charged $3 to swap. It hasn't been free swapping there. So you pay $30, but every time you swap it, you pay another $3. Okay. So since the time they put them in,
interesting.
they were charging for them. Go ahead.
Which is kind of interesting because if it is, it's a third party vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did Disney feel that for some reason they shouldn't charge? Like, it's kind of interesting differentiation. But all right,
Right.
huh? Okay.
So a couple weeks ago, people started noticing that on these displays, these kiosks, they had put stickers over the free unlimited swapping area, and it said effective 11/1, swaps will be $3. So, okay, so that created an uproar, and apparently there was is a class action suit.
Stop it.
No, there was, because they were advertised
Oh, when they first bought
to
it.
be
There was
free
no way-
unlimited swapping, and so people bought them.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Just like
Sorry.
just the argument of the refillable mugs at the resorts, right? When the first people that bought them,
Yeah.
it's free unlimited forever, and so
Oh,
that
come
was
on,
the, so anyway, so yes, there was a threat of a class action suit. People online went insane that Disney was this was going to happen at Disney, and so Disney put out a statement saying that they are not implementing the $3 swap until further notice. So I guess it's just giving them enough time for their lawyers to go back and look over and prepare a defense or whatever. But it's coming at some point, I'm sure.
It seems like just some fine print on the thing. This is, not guaranteed forever kind of thing. I don't know. It's so bizarre to me. Like for so many reasons. Like why? What am I trying to say? I guess they want to charge because a lot of people are doing the swap, right? I mean,
these things are popular.
Really? Like,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah, I don't get it because I load up like I have a ton of batteries and I load them up in my bag.
I was going to say because there's no shortage of options on Amazon for all kinds of shapes, sizes, costs. I bet you could buy one with this exact capacity for probably $8.
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
and have it. So are these people that are they're there for a week and they're like they didn't even think about it before they went down and like, oh my god, my thing. And I guess that's got to be it, right? You're down there for your week-long vacation, and your phone keeps dying in the middle of the day, so you're desperate. Is that kind of how it goes?
Yeah, I guess you're just. I don't know. I don't know if they don't know that they can buy these batteries like cheap.
I bet they just don't plan it. They just don't think about it. Like most people don't need it in their daily lives,
right?
Because they plug it in their car or at their desk or whatever.
I guess.
Yeah, but you're walking around Disney all day, taking all your video and stuff, and but they just don't think about it. But it seems weird to me that I guess it would be maybe somebody at Disney when they first started talking to the fuel rod people, and they're like, yeah, and we charge $3 for swap, and that Disney would go, yeah, we don't like that. But I'm trying to figure out why Disney wouldn't like that, but I can't come up with a good reason.
Right. They're the champs at nickel and diming everything. So like you would think only $3? Like
right. Don't you want to be $30 each swap and just get a new one? I don't know. That's interesting. I have seen this like blow up and like this big deal. I guess it's just I don't know. I don't know. I guess people just like the idea of just like keep swap. Actually no. I take it back. All right. No, I understand it now, Glenn.
Okay.
If you have your own battery, even let's say you have one, like you bought when you went down, if you use it, especially these that aren't going to charge up your phone a lot, you use it up, you'd have to charge it again. So I guess the nice thing is it's right in the park. You always have a fresh battery when you need one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I get it a little bit more because you don't have to take the time to charge up your battery to charge your phone.
Right.
We're such nerds. We'd probably be like, well, I'm going to make sure I get a battery sized enough that I charge it at night at the hotel, and it's going to last all day, and then I get back to the hotel at night and I charge it up.
Correct.
But I bet most people, because probably most people don't even know. Like they just know, like, oh, this is a battery. Like they don't know how much charge they'll get out of it.
Yeah.
Huh. Still. Well, yeah. So I guess I could see if I did that. Like I don't know. Like if I did this, I don't know what. Like how often would you do that? 2-3 times a day? Like how often would you swap some stocks?
And maybe I'm out of it because I've never run into anything close to this problem in the park. Even
do you charge
there
your phone
all day? I charge it, at night. So go in.
So your phone lasts you your whole day?
Yeah, because I'm not on it that much in the park.
Yeah, well, here's the difference. I'll tell you, because you're one of those photo nerds. So most of your pictures and things
true.
you're doing, and you're not doing your Instagram stuff, right? So, but if you're one of those people, then you're taking lots of video and you're uploading Instagram and whatever. You'll burn through your phone pretty fast, I bet.
All right, no, that's true.
So don't be so elitist. God, you're so. Oh yeah, they even had a sign that said as of 11/1, it's gonna be $3.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. All right, it's just supply and demand.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we'll see. Stay tuned for the next chapter of the saga.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. So I guess people would be like they come down and buy the fuel rod the first time, and then even like on subsequent trips, and they never have to. They just always can swap it out for a fresh one.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm starting to get it. Now I see it. But yeah, they should charge for that. They can't get unlimited forever. These electrons cost money. From the solar farm.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got?
All right. Last thing is the day I've been looking forward to all year is fast upon us. Next Tuesday, the 12th, Disney Plus debuts.
I am actually now excited about this.
Yeah.
I was okay about it. I mean, I'm like, obviously I signed up with that deal we talked about before, but I got more interested in it because I happened to see 2 ads, maybe on Instagram or somewhere. No, Twitter. Somehow showed up on my Twitter feed of 2, like, I can't remember what they were, like Pixar shows, like behind the scenes or making of or something like that. And it's a Disney Plus exclusive. And I'm like, that's exactly, and I thought of you because you're talking about the deep catalog of stuff they could put on there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was exactly the kind of thing I would want to see on Disney Plus, which is, some behind the scenes-y kind of, this is how we do the magic kind of thing you're not going to see anywhere else kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for it too.
Cool.
I guess that's all. Is that all there is?
That's it. No, I mean that's literally that's
it.
it. But I mean, I'm excited.
Are you taking off of work or something?
No. But I've definitely been looking forward to it for a good part of this year since it's been announced.
Now, how do you think it's going to go? Let's do a prediction because this will be our last show before that goes live, I guess.
Yeah.
So, all right, put your predictions in. Is it going to be a nice, smooth launch and everybody's going to have access, or is it going to be a disastrous, like day one, like the service goes down, people can't watch their movies? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I do. I mean, I think they've had enough time. They've soft launched it like in Sweden or somewhere.
I was going to say I hadn't heard of any soft. They really picked a kind of a far place from the state. Like, what is the country like? Nobody would be watching to see how it goes.
Right.
All right.
So I think they've done enough testing and everything else.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and I think the technologies everybody's kind of
yeah.
So what are you going to do? Like, what's the first? Okay, so it launches. Is there an app? I guess there's an app, right? We got to go get.
There
an app.
will be. Yes.
All right, so on your Roku?
Everything, apparently, the last I checked, everything except for the Amazon Fire stick.
That story happens so often. Really? So, even like Roku, Apple TV, what else? What else is there? Sure, all those things.
Yeah, anything else, but I mean, those are the big ones.
See. Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Devices. All right. Oh, and obviously, Android, iOS, whatever.
Yeah.
Huh. Now what I got to log in with my Disney ID. Does it say? Where does it say? Look at that. Just seeing all those logos together. Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic. How did that sneak in there?
Well, it was part of the Fox buy.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Huh. All right, where's Fox News? Can I watch that on here?
No, you can't.
No?
That was not part of the purchase.
I know that.
Mm-hmm. So all of Apple's devices, Google devices, Xbox One, PS4, Roku.
Oh, I didn't even think about the consoles. Oh.
Yeah.
How'd you find that so fast? I still haven't. Look at this. 30 seasons of The Simpsons. 30 years, Glenn. 30
That's crazy,
seasons.
Right?
So what are you going to do? Like, okay, it goes live. And like what time? Is it going to be like 12:01 a.m.? Like in some time zone?
Probably. No, I'm not going to be that crazy, but
yeah, you might.
So the first thing, I don't know, I'll search around. I'll probably look for those type of exclusive things to see, but I'm looking forward to The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, is that launching with the launch?
Yes. Okay, but I don't know if you know this, but they are not releasing the entire series at one time.
Yeah. Okay.
So it'll be like one a week that they kind of like the
like Apple.
Is Apple doing that too?
Yeah, because and I think Disney probably do it too because they have like a free trial period, and if they were all out there, people would just like watch their thing in the free trial and be done. So
exactly, and so that's why they're not doing it. So yeah.
Huh? What is this Disney Monsters at Work? What's that thing?
Oh, I think that's a sequel to Monsters Inc.
Well, no thanks. I'm already disappointed. Where's you know what I don't see? Where's like the Disney treasures and stuff? Where's all that stuff?
I mean, it's there. It's there.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you. I'm happy to see they have a little logo here for a little icon for the Mickey Mouse, the current series that we've talked about before that I like, the modern one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
My kids like that. It's good. Clone Wars. I never watched the Clone Wars.
I have not. I started watching. Well, I watched a little bit of it. But I started watching Star Wars Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good, but I didn't finish the first season. Yeah,
Oh, this sounds exciting. Into the unknown. The making of Frozen 2. Oh, that sounds great. Hey, Frozen 2's coming out soon. You gonna go see that?
Awesome.
Gonna go see it? No?
No, I think I'm gonna skip that one.
Okay. Well, you do have
I'll give. You can take.
you
my
do have
seats.
kids. No, well,
Yeah,
someone
but
to see
they're.
it. they're older.
Yeah.
All right, they have a countdown right here. As of right now, it's 5 days, 5 hours, and 22 minutes.
That's awesome.
All right. Yeah, I want more of that. Man, I hope they have a whole lot of park-related stuff. There's not much here in the
No.
teaser. But
What I still say.
go ahead, complain. You haven't complained
Well,
much this episode, so go ahead.
Why?
You're due.
I am due. I wish they would just open up all of the stuff that they used to show on the Disney Channel way back when, and specifically for me, Epcot Magazine, I think it was called, and they would. It was like a daily show or a weekly show, and they would go and at Epcot and just show like, okay, in the land, this is how they're growing the cucumbers or something. Like it
Right.
was, and it was just really detailed, really nerdy, and it was the greatest thing. And I don't know why they don't just put it all out there. It's not going to hurt anything.
Well, there's only so many floppy disks in the world. They can't store all that stuff.
Goodness.
Or I guess CD-ROMs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a good point. I didn't realize National Geographic came with Fox. Well, that's interesting.
Yep.
They have some stuff alike. All right, so all right. I still don't have a good sense of what you're gonna do. All right, so you download the app. It's ready to go. What do you do? You're just gonna like
Mandalorian.
sample? Oh, that's right. You said that. So you're just gonna sit and watch a whole episode? Or you're just gonna like?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? All right.
That's it. I mean, yeah.
That won't be my style. Mine, I'm gonna like click into all the special things I can find and just sample it. That's
I mean, I'll look for all that.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I mean, that's what I'm really looking forward to. But I just don't know what they're gonna have. So we'll see.
Huh. I wonder if we'll hit a point soon where I guess we kind of already do. I mean, there's such that line between TV and movies is blurred quite a lot recently. So
Yeah.
because I was wondering like how when do we get to a point where new movies just come out on Disney Plus and at the same time they're in theaters or instead of or something. But I guess that's kind of what we got for things like Mandalorian stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Well, like the Lady and the Tramp, the quote unquote live action Lady and the Tramp. It's so silly to say that because it's all CGI, but whatever.
But it's live CGI.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So, I mean, that's being released, and that's a full-length movie, and it's just being released there. So,
Okay. Oh, is that right? I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Well, then there you go.
Yeah.
I guess I know what I'm talking about. All right. Well, next Tuesday. Today's what? Wednesday. Less than a week.
I know.
My goodness.
I know.
Almost. All right, man. Well, I think that's the rundown, right?
That is it.
All right, good. I got to go get in line for my Chippendale
you
magnets
do that.
over at Epcot. All right. We'll catch you next time, I guess.
Yep.
I'll catch you later.
All right.
All right, bye.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Starport 75. Follow Chris on Twitter and Instagram at CBGray, and Glenn on Twitter and Instagram at DizWiz. Follow the show on Twitter and Facebook at Starport75 and Instagram at TheStarport75. For all things related to the show, including show notes and links to connect with us, visit us at starport75.com.